So I ain't been able to make quite that many videos here lately. I started doing some work in the mornings on the side, so kind of been taking up some of my time there. But I'm going to try to get back on this thing and stay hot and heavy on it. Today I wanted to make a quick video on a grill insert for a Ford F-150. And in these two little squares, I had these lights sitting around. I was going to incorporate these into it. They're like these little LED flood type beam lights. Just something to give me some extra light in the vehicle, because the headlights are kind of old, and you know, when they get yellow and you can't see through them. I tried to clean them, but it didn't last long. But this grill here, I'm just going to cut it out of some 16 gauge on the Langmuir table. So I went ahead and done it already in Fusion 360, but I'm going to record it I'm just going to let it play through it. So if anybody's interested in something like that, on how I do it on Fusion 360, maybe I can sit down and make a video on it, you know, step by step. At least some of the stuff that I know, because there's so much on it to learn. It's unbelievable. But if you get on it and mess with it and stuff like that, you learn pretty good. So, but this one's done, and I also made some brackets for behind the factory grill, which I'll show you as I'm cutting them out, and you know, to bolt the grill in. So anyways, I'm gonna get it set up here on the table so you guys can watch. We're gonna go ahead and cut that out on the video. Also, I ain't decided yet, but at the end of the video I'll decide if I'm gonna do it or not. Right now I am gonna do it, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it this time or not. But I've got some of these Midwest custom shirts left over from when I made them. I don't know, maybe a dozen or so. But I'm gonna do like a 10 people out of 100, and first prize I'll give $100 plus a shirt, and then the rest of the 11 people will get a shirt. And the way I'll do that is I'm gonna set it up to the first 100 people that like on the video and subscribe and share. So I'm trying to get this thing to grow. So I figured if I do that, it'll give somebody, you know, people a reason to do it.
Bribery, extortion, blackmail.
So, but anyways, and then what I'll do is out of that 100, I'll generate with the computer 10 people from there, or I'm sorry, I'll generate, however that works. I think you generate the 12 people, and then it'll generate the first place, and then the rest of them will get shirts. So, but I'll let you know at the end of the video if I'm doing it on this video or the next, because I got some other stuff going on, a couple other projects in the shop, some upholstery work. I'm going to be doing some videos on. I know a couple guys asked about if I'm going to be doing some upholstery stuff, so yes, I am. It's on a Cutlass, an old Cutlass. I already done the back seat, but I'm going to do the buckets on. I'm going to record the buckets. So they're a little bit harder to do, and that's why I figured I'll do a video on them instead of the back bench seat. So I'm going to go ahead and get this set up on the table here, and we'll get this thing cut out and see how it turns out. Be back shortly. Okay, I went ahead and got the piece of metal set up on there. It's a 16 gauge steel. I went ahead and did all the settings. Like I said, if you're interested in any of that stuff, I got some links to what gauge, what thickness, on how to do all the settings. If somebody wants to get involved in this that far, you know, so just leave it in the comments, and I'll you know, do my best to give you what you need or what you're asking for. But we're gonna go ahead and get this thing cut out. I got it ready, so we're just gonna get going right at it. The camera is probably as close as I want to get it without maybe some sparks or water maybe hitting on it. So hopefully it's close enough. It looks like it should be. Looks like it should be good. We'll cut the big grill out first, and then we'll cut the two little brackets out after that. So here we go. noticed, I just went off of the settings they had online there. It looks like the heat could have been down just a little bit, but it got it all cut out. There's gonna have to be some straightening here where the metal got hot, which is no biggie, I figured that. And the circles, they cut a little, I mean, they're popping right out. Everything is really, but I think if it would have been a more quicker with a little more heat or the other way around, I'll have to play with that, but yeah, everything's popping right out. So I'm gonna get it out of here. We'll get it on the bench and then we'll clean it a little bit and see what it looks like on the vehicle before we get to the next part there. I'll bring you guys back shortly. Okay, with a little bit of finessing, I went ahead and cut these off camera. They're just the back brackets. I think I'm gonna have to make these out of something thicker. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's just to hold the grill in place, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna tighten it to where I smash it into the back of the thing, but.
Do you think it's too tight?
They might be okay, but we'll see. But what they do is they go like, they'll mount on the back side. This is the back, and then the factory grill will be here. And behind the factory grill, you know, these will go in like that and kind of sandwich it in. And they just, you know, they fit right in the back side there. But it cleaned up real nice. It even has the contour. I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not. It even gave me a decent contour already from the cut. I mean, I barely played with this top lip. If you guys remember, it was just a little bent out of shape there from the heat. But I mean, I just tapped it around with the hammer a little bit and kind of just, you know, barely bent it around and cleaned it, and it turned out real nice. And then here's how these will go. Those will go in like that on both sides there. So that'll be pretty cool. And I think I'm just going to paint this. I may end up powder coating it. I don't know, but it's a nice fit on the back side too. There, the light fits in there real nice. And it's got it. You know, you just bolt it in there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna powder coat it or paint it. I'll see. Powder coating definitely will last longer. I may powder coat it. I'm equipped. Why not? You know. There is one problem though, and I checked this 100 times, and I don't know why, but on this side here and on this side here, when you put it in the truck, and I'll show you guys once I get that far, but it's not wide enough. The way this works is I took a picture of the grill and I imported it into the Fusion 360, and once you get it in there, you calibrate it. So I'll take a measurement from the top and the bottom or wherever on the subject that I'm trying to create, and you measure it, you know, on the vehicle or whatever. So I measured from top and bottom and got like 9 3/8, I think it was, and I put that in. And as I was making it all to the picture of what I took, everything looked like it fit great. Well, when I went to go put it into the cut program for the Langmuir software, and it showed me the measurement, the size was just from left to right was just about maybe 1/4 of an inch off. So I went back into the program and I resized it to what I had on the vehicle, and everything showed perfect. I even double checked, triple checked, measured. So that's what I went and we cut it just now. Well, I went ahead and set it up to the grill of the truck, and like I said, up and down everywhere fits nice, even in these areas, you know, here. But on these top 2 corners, I got a little gap, which I'm not too worried about it on this truck. I really wanted this all for these lights to mount in there, and I, you know, just wanted to make something real quick and cool. I mean, I think that turned out pretty neat. I could have sat around and played with this for hours and put the letters, you know, Ford in there or whatever I wanted to, and made it real cool. But, you know, mesh out some of these holes, I don't know, whatever. You could go as far as you want with it, but I just wanted to make something quick to mount those lights I had sitting there to kind of help me with the vision at night with the vehicle. So anyways, once I get because we're gonna have to trim out some stuff in that grill, in the factory grill, like the Ford emblem in the middle, some of the back stuff, you know, so you can't see it through these holes, because I am gonna keep some of it for structure for when I smash this to it. So I'm gonna try to clean up some of the areas where you could see through these areas and not see the old grill, and then I'll black out the rest, whatever's left there. So that way it looks fairly decent, you know, with this thing in there. Like I said, these ain't that big of a concern on, it's my vehicle, I don't really care about it, but if it were somebody else's, I'd have to go back, you know, and that piece of metal there was 20 bucks, which is not super bad, but if I got to cut it 2 or 3 times, you're losing on the job. So I need to figure out what happened there and why it did that. So I may end up getting in touch with the Langmuir guys there and see, or the Fusion guys, and see if it happened when I imported it or exported it over to the cutting, or what happened. It could be something I done. I'm sure it is. So, but anyways, I just want to show you this part here, how far I got with that, and then once I get to the part of what I'm going to decide to do with painting or powder coating, I'll bring you guys back. We'll do that, and then we'll proceed with the mounting and stuff with all of it, the lights and everything. I'll probably put these on a switch, and then I'll wire it in with a relay. So I'll show you guys how to wire up a relay too, a relay on a switch, and then all of it. So thanks for watching again. We'll be back here soon. I don't know if it'll be today. I got some stuff to do on this other project I was telling you guys about that I'm going to film on that. So we'll see how far it gets, and then we'll be back with it. Thanks a bunch. Okay, so what I've decided to do is I'm going to make this into a couple series of a video. That way I can try to figure out what I'm going to do with this giveaway deal. And that way maybe we can get some people to share this video and get some more people involved here. And then I'll decide, I may even up the price of it. So stay tuned for the next series of video. Might just be one more, maybe two more, but I'm going to keep them short. That way you guys don't have to watch long videos. So this one here is going to be real short. We'll do a couple more like that maybe, and then at the end of it, we'll decide how we're going to do this giveaway. But thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and that's what's going to get this thing on the ball with the giveaway. So be back shortly with the rest of the series. Thanks again for watching.